Maybe that timing will help? Oh, the color conflicts. The color conflicts. What's up, dudes? This is Cards of the Heart, and this is Tetris Attack for the Super Nintendo. And we are back in the Friday Night Salt Mines, where we can all come together and mull over old puzzle games. And well, for tonight's episode of Tetris Attack, I'm doing things just a little bit different. I swore that I would try and stream this game every single week during the major Tetris Attack speedrun tournament happening next month, and I'm streaming leading into it. Starting with the Raphael the Raven Open, the final monthly Tetris Attack tournaments before the major, happening tomorrow. I have some things I have to finish prepping for that. In any case, I'm going to keep myself fresh from now until the end of April by playing some Tetris Attack for you dudes. And tonight I feel like doing things a little bit different outside of my usual state of play. Instead of playing in the versus mode, I'll be playing in the endless mode. Some new records, well, a new record was recently set in one of the endless mode categories of our Tetris Attack leaderboards. I'm gonna see if I can beat that record today. How's that sound, dudes?
Dude!
Alright. Ugh. I'm like a little out of sorts today because I did not have time to ready all of my usual stuff before the show, but it's all well and good. It's all well and good. I'll hopefully get some early sleep tonight and then be ready for the raucous Tetris Attack play tomorrow, because we're looking at maybe 5 hours? No. No, am I hallucinating? No, yeah, it could be 5 hours of Tetris Attack tomorrow. And I'm gonna have to be ready to cast a whole bunch of it. So, we shall see. I'll see how that goes. For now, I want to see how some Tetris Attack will go. So, let me get in position. Oh boy, the green screen is really struggling with that microphone. Okay. Yeah, I've got some things I need to adjust still with everything I've moved around in recent weeks, because I managed to tuck my computer underneath my desk, so I've got a lot more room on my desk proper to do some stuff, whether it be like put together physical puzzles or maybe some Gundam plastic model kits. Who knows? But that's also pushed my camera a little bit further away from my face, and I think the lighting in the room has sort of confused my green screen software on like what's background and what's not. In fact, see, there's one thing I might be able to do to tweak that. Let's turn on the chair. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's not much better. Is that good? No, that makes me too pale. Let's fix that. Okay, maybe that's gonna make things a little better. We'll see. I've got so many things to fix with this setup. Just like fixing the whole thing. fix it up at some point. So, with that in mind, let's get some endless play on. Oh yeah, I've got a new controller camera here too. I even got a little adjustable tube to be able to like anchor the camera to wherever I want, and now it's not physically taped to my keyboard tray anymore. It's anchored to my desk, and I can move it wherever I please, which is gonna be pretty nice when I do more modern game speedruns. Actually, show my keyboard in the process. I can do that a lot more easily now with this setup, which is going to be nice whenever I can get around to it. Alright. That's enough dawdling. Let's get to an endless Tetris Attack fun. And the action's gonna start right now! So I am doing things a little bit different here. I don't have a splits file necessarily to show my progress and whatnot. I am tracking this by in-game time, and then we'll figure out the RTA stuff later. But a couple of weeks ago, the world record for the minimum endless score to trigger the credits was improved by like 10 seconds. Now I am 10 seconds away from tying that record, and I'm hoping I can get close to it tonight, but this is not going to be easy. I'm gonna play on the easy level just in case, but this is not going to be an easy one for me. I'm just keeping the seat warm until our supreme record holder Yoshi decides that he wants to grind out a 30k run on the hard level and completely end us. But yeah, we'll see. See how this goes. So there's only one concrete rule on the endless runs. Keep the speed level at 1. Otherwise, you have your choice of easy, normal, and hard. Now, normal and hard will be more difficult due to increased gravity and also the extra dark blue panel that starts appearing on the normal level. But the gravity is faster, making panels fall faster after making matches, so you can build up chains more quickly on the harder levels if you can handle the speed. Right now, just to warm up, I will play on the easy level. And you know what? I am a Raphael the Raven main in Versus, so let me go ahead and throw Raven up here. And let's go with the first run of the day, coming at you right now. So 30,000 points is certainly going to be tricky. Hey Ron, what's up, dude? Dude? Thanks for tuning in, keeping the streak alive. But yeah, easy is going to be a tricky one to navigate. This category, I should say. Because unlike Pokemon Puzzle League, for one, I can't go all the way to the top and get an extra match that way. Unless I get super creative with making a match with the upcoming row of panels. that would slow me down tremendously. The other thing complicating Tetris Attack runs specifically is that after the X13 chain, you get the question mark mystery chains, and the mystery chains in this game score exactly 0 points. So I have to get all of my scoring in within the confines of making an X13 chain. So that will make layering as many matches as I can throughout a fun little exercise of nothing else. There's 14,000 points. Even that doesn't feel particularly close. Oh, really? I thought that was matching. Okay. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot to have to take in here. We have to really try and speed up faster than the normal flow of combos and chains. That doesn't make me feel super. That's not enough. The goal is to try and do 2 sequences of 15,000 point chains. And considering that you can hardly get to 10,000 with just making chains naturally. That's going to be a very, very tall order. I have to break a few eggs. To make the omelet cook. That is probably not going to be enough. Ah! Oh well. Let me show this off. Normal mode also has the dark blue blocks. So I could certainly give this a try. And the gravity would be a bit more my speed, but the margin of error is quite small. Ah, almost. You know, I haven't even looked at the... I haven't even looked at the new record to see for certain how it was done so fast. I'll keep trying on normal mode, I guess. That's gonna be the only edge I have. Yeah, this is gonna be... Oh boy, this is going to be an ordeal. Hey, hey, Saberclaws, sup, dude?
Dude?
It's running a little bit slow for me. Oh, I didn't hear a thing. So let's make sure that the sounds can play. Because my Mix It Up software was very kind to no longer log in automatically. Should be able to change that. Where is that setting? No, it's set to auto login. Why are you not logging in? Weird. Weird. Alright. Let's try this again. Right now. So yeah, I have every intention of being live every Friday for the next 2 months. So that I can stay fresh during the Tetris Attack tournaments proper. Holy color conflicts. It's not quite enough. Oh, that chained. That's pretty neat. And that is not going to chain. Okay. Oh boy. Oh yeah, this is gonna get fun. This is gonna be a grind. That takes a minute. Speaking of taking a minute. Oh, my new controller camera is of a dubious quality. So it's not going to want to stay active. Very well. In fact, I think it may have just crapped at the bed again. Let's unplug it and plug it back in for a second. That usually does the trick. as awkward as my old camera was to use, it was basically attached to a plunger. Suction to stay anchored. It usually didn't have issues with corrupting like this. Alright, now it's back. See how long that lasts. Okay. Where is my everything? Fortunately, my controller game is much closer to my controller than it used to be. Alright. Let's try this again. Let's throw this down. Good. That's decent. That chain breaking up was certainly not. 5,000 points. That is not going to be enough either. Okay. Okay, so that's a few seconds short. So I am getting warmed up slowly but surely. Which is how I usually am nowadays. I have to really get revved up to operate at my peak cursor speed. Like revving up into that last gear is... it takes a little more time than it used to. Oh, why did I not set that to match? Oh well. Hey, Goomba Trolls up, dude? No, Tetris Attack scoring is much less forgiving. The biggest problem is that after the X13 chain, any extra matches you make, like during that question mark mystery chain, will score 0 points. So I have to do all of my scoring within the X13 chain that I make. That requires getting fairly creative with extra matches at the very end of the chain. Let's do this. I'm just sitting here waiting. Alright, there's 15.5. Got a few good ones at the end. Gonna need another chain just like that in order to make this work from here. Oh, it's so close. Okay, this'll work. Okay. Okay, that works for some level of progress. Pretty neat to get the 30,000 points on the raising the stack to the top. And there we go. Here's the full credits. 30,000 points is the absolute minimum. And man, oh man, do I still have a way to go, dude. Yes, Panepon is exactly the same in terms of chains. The original release of Panepon, however, does have a bug where if you match a combo of more than 30 panels at once, the scoring goes off the grid. I think it's 0 points for a 31 combo, but a 32 combo scores over 15,000 points. I think. Hold on. No, it actually no, it scores over 30,000. It's over 30,000 points. Just you can do the comparable mode in Panepon, just getting to this score in one single 2 chain, setting up a 32 combo for like 33,300 points. Every subsequent release of Panepon, including Tetris Attack, has patched that behavior by just capping the maximum combo you can get at 30. So if you match 32 panels at once, you'll just get credit for a 30 combo. That's how they fixed it. That's the only major difference. Let's update this thing. I have knocked that down to a 103. And at some point I'm gonna have to look at the record run and see how they did it. I might be here for a while. This might be the only category I do tonight. I was thinking if I got this record, I could potentially move up to the max score run, all 99,999 points, but that might take a little bit longer to get to than I was originally intending. Alright, try this again. Right now. Yeah, I've got to fill this up as fast as I can. Make chains as soon as I can. Certainly much faster than this. Might have to... I have to get a little more creative and build up these lag chains a little bit sooner. Still not entirely sure how I'm gonna do it. Okay. Ah. There was something to be done there. Ah, yes, that is the secret sauce to this run. For those of you who are new to Endless, the random matches that you make during the chain will score the points of whatever score the same points as whatever the match that gave the increased chain link gave. So when the chain gets higher, you really want to up the points. That 12 chain's not good enough. 12 chain is certainly not good enough. I think the 12 chain multiplier scores like 1,300 points. Or maybe it's 1,100. I've got my notes somewhere from the tutorial series I'm working on how to play these games that actually lists the point totals from every combo and chain. Ah, I cut off my chain trying to make it bigger. That's certainly not a mistake I can afford to make. Okay. Let's do this. That was not quite the best idea. Okay, it's 14,000, that's decent. Oh, that didn't chain, so this is probably going to fall short. Yeah. Wanted to make a lag chain. That's not quite gonna work. Yes, that is a thing. We call that a stealth swap. And you can skip past a skipper. And you can skip past a match that would register and score and yeah, just swap past a potential match. You're stealthing past a registered match. The timing on pressing the swap buttons is fairly precise. You usually need to make use of the second swap button in order to do that. Alright, let's try this again right now. Let's see, so I'm going to want this. That is far from ideal. Okay. It's about 15,000 points. That works. It is definitely not quite the speed at it's 26,000. That's not enough. Dang. Dang, I basically have to get a real time by my manual timer up there for minute 5 in order to beat the current record. And I really have no clue. How I'm gonna do that. Oh man, 12,000 with that? That's not good enough. Oh boy. This is a brutal grind. This is on the easy level. My hands haven't been trained to move this fast. Took me ages just to get to the speed I am now. With verses. Or 4,500 is short. Dang. Right, the gravity of normal level would make the clearing happen faster. Biggest problem with normal mode is the appearance of these dark blue panels. And even this gravity. It's not super easy for me to manage. You know what? I'll humor the game for a bit and try on the hard level. It's this gravity I am definitely not comfortable with. But to have any hope of demotivating the record holder in the max score category from moving over here and blasting the record out of the water, I figure I might as well try on the hard level to do just a little bit better. Okay, that's probably not going to end well for me. Didn't get to that in time. And yeah, and I am far from the fastest person in the world at controlling these panels. My cursor is definitely not where I want to be able to actually keep up with the world record holder. Even getting to this speed took years and years of speedrunning and practice. I mean, I started speedrunning this series of games in 2013. And I can't handle hard level right now. Barely deal with the normal level. Let's see. I did not want that to be a 6 combo, but I guess that gave a little time to make an extra match on the X13. That's wrong, but fortunately there are ample panels to work with. Oh, it's still not enough. I didn't get there in time. So there's a risk and reward scenario to playing easy, normal, or hard. You're dealing with a faster speed, and you're dealing with extra panels. But you are able to build things up faster. And speed difference should be evident. Ah, man, that's not gonna work. Dang it. Oh yeah, Summer Games Done Quick 2015. Boy, that was ancient. Oh, that feels ancient by now, dudes.
Dude!
I'm not finding myself doing runs at GDQ events anymore. I'm commentating over them now. it was gonna keep going. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have the time to go to another GDQ ever again. I wouldn't mind it so much. But right now I can't get the time off from my day job in order to actually make it. Like I went to SGDQ 15, 16, and 19. And that was it. That was all I could spare. Right now I'm a bit too busy paying off a mortgage to really spare the cash right now. Oh man. Like see that was a full X13 chain and it did not score 10,000 points. So you have to do more than just make X13 chains in order to beat this record. And that multitasking is by far the most difficult part of this run. Like the extra matches you can make while keeping a chain going are really what will separate you from everyone else doing this category, doing this mode. And of course Tetris Attack with the exclamation mark mystery chains scoring 0 points. You really have to get creative with what matches you make. And sequences like that, scoring 10,000 points, are just not enough. Sometimes I wonder if it's even a design choice. Just as easily been an oversight. To not keep track of the scoring after X13. Really. I suppose we'll never know precisely what was intended. Oh, I'm sure no one testing the game was good enough. I wonder who... I wish I knew more about who all was responsible at Intelligent Systems for doing the testing. Be really cool to get some insights from the people who are there at the front lines. I'm wondering if I can do this in under a minute. I'm like fairly certain that when I tried this category like 3 years ago, that the current record holder of the max score category, Yoshi, tried it. Oh no, that was for Panepon. Like he did the Panepon version faster than whatever I was able to pull off. I don't know if that ever got on the leaderboard. My highest time zone score is 75,000. That's 2D. Probably want to try to improve that at some point in the next $12 months myself. Work. Out loud. Banging against the menu controller cam is easier and a little more shaky when I knock against it. I really could not think of a way to continue that. Alright, let me try one more attempt. I do have a bit of a break coming up, and paying off the Twitch overlords has been the only way I've been able to get anything off of these platforms in my streaming time. So yeah, let me go pay some bills here for a few minutes. Maybe I'll take the time during the break to actually look at the recent record run, and then I'll be back with some more of trying to break this record. So Twitch dudes, I will see you in 3 minutes.
Dude!
And one for Jenny and the Wimps on YouTube. Welcome everyone that is watching on YouTube, on Twitch, on Rumble, on Kick. As I fade into the background even further, let me look at this record run that was verified this week. I'll look at this and see what's up with it. So far, it doesn't read amazing. Just did one chain of 14,600. How did they do the second chain? They are barely getting to these. There's a match at the 10 chain. Ooh, wait. That didn't seem like it scored enough. Hold on. Oh, yeah, there's a down stacking? Yeah,
That's
wow.
no good.
Okay. Okay, well, now I know. Oh, man, the extra matching that has to be done towards the end of the chains. You really have to take care with how you're stacking things. Ow. Since it is Friday, I am partaking in my weekly frozen beverage of usually some mix of cherry limeade and Dr. Pepper. Not the only major form of sugar and caffeine I get throughout the week. Alright, dudes. Back to the attack on Tetris. Back to endless mode. And let's see what we can do here. Because I took a look at the current record run over the break, and my oh my, were the extra matches were the extra matches done at the very end of the run quite something. The chaining speed itself was not all that impressive, but the sheer number of matches they were able to get the very end on the second chain sequence had everything come together so easily. Okay. I don't think 11,000 is going to be enough. Yeah, again, once you get to that mystery chain question mark chain link, you score 0 points with your matches. So you have to be careful with how quickly you build your chains. How well you can uh, 14-1 is okay. I would have had to get a lot more creative. Like, it really does take 2 chain sequences in order to build this up. That doesn't look right. I gotta try to not grab panels from the sides too much, because the panels on the sides, when they're not being used to make chains, can really match up the point bonuses fairly quickly. So again, I'm trying to build up this chain to X13. And once I get close to it, I just gotta make 100,000 matches. Really take advantage of massive point bonuses at the end. That is so much easier said than done, dudes.
Dude!
Grab it that way. Yeah, 13.5 may not be enough. But we'll see. I'll go ahead and attempt some silly Billy shenanigans there. Ah, it's one chain link short. The chain links were scoring 1,800 points there. If I had one more match, I would have done it. I was one match short on that one. Alright. Now. And also, want to take the time during the starts of these stages to not swap any more than I have to. In fact, I'm not even going to bother with that. There's an empty column. I have to move too much to get the stack flat. Oh, that made a... Oh, that made a... chain then. Okay, 13-4. Something I can work with. Ah, two more links. 2 more matches, and I barely had the panels to even do that. Oh well. I'm like trying to break a few eggs to get the chain built up sooner. But sometimes it's breaking up the chain I'm intending to make. Also, the extra matches at the beginning are not anywhere near as valuable as they would be if I made them towards the end of the chain. But again, I'm trying to balance scoring with the active chain and building that active chain faster. So that I can score more quickly. Well, 9's gonna be... That's not gonna be enough. I want to at least be at 14,000 after the first chain. It's got to take 2 chain sequences, because that's what the world record did. It's got to take 2 chain sequences. I have to average... $15,000 points per chain. So if I'm not close to 15,000 after the first chain, I literally do not have enough panels to hit the mark with the second. This is certainly a cruel, cruel run. And props to runner Gamerska for taking the time to get it there. That is definitely not right, but oh, I didn't get that last match in time. Otherwise, it would have been like 14-7. Or maybe 14-5. I forget the exact scoring. I've got the notes in front of me somewhere. That's wrong, but 13-4. It's not awful. Have it. So remind me, what is the scoring? Remind me, what is the scoring for Endless? Where did I put those? Where did I put that table? Actually, the chain scoring is the same as in Pokemon Puzzle League. Like, up to the X13 chain, the chain scoring is identical. So, the X12 chain scores 1,500 points, and the X13 chain scores 1,800 points. That's going to be where I want to focus the bulk of my scoring during these chains. A 14-3 after 1 is workable. That's not. Ugh. Oh well. Just keep on trying, as Gary Oak would say. That's all I can do at this point. Just keep on trying. See if I can make this work. Okay, that will be fine. Oh, that's... Combos during the chain will not help me score too much. Although there's something to potentially making a 6+ combo at the 13 chain link to give myself more time to make extra matches. I haven't bothered to playtest that to any meaningful amount. Well, crap. Okay, well, here's some breaking League of Puzzle Speedrunners news. The Supreme World Record holder Yoshi had qualified for tomorrow's Raphael the Raven Open, but now will not be able to attend. So, yeah, that one's not happening. Okay. This is gonna take a little bit of finagling. Because the tournament will change radically tomorrow if I adjust it for 9 players. But as it sits currently, the the matches in the side of the bracket opposite mine for tomorrow would be fighting for a spot in the finals. Oh, that's... Alright, I'll have to figure that out later. Let's reset this. And let's try this again. So yeah, Yoshi's not going to be able to play tomorrow. And that means that Yoshi is also not guaranteed a spot in the major championship by not playing in any of the monthly tournaments that we've had. So that will certainly make things interesting for tomorrow. Yeah, I'll figure out what to do with that later. $9,800's not gonna work. Try this again. Let's see. Why did I do that? I was trying not to make the 4 combo with the yellows. But there was like no reasonable way for me to keep the chain going. I think I can go ahead and say here that it's a work-related thing. He won't be getting home from his job until really late by our time. Because it would be like it's like UTC -3. I'm UTC -6 right now. Means by my local time, Yoshi would not be home from work until 8 p.m. And tournament starts at 1 p.m. So yeah, I'm not sure how I would have been able to accommodate Yoshi anyway. That is unfortunate. Ah. Didn't get to keep that chain going in time. There was a way to keep that going, but I didn't see the 6 combo I made on the bottom. Let's do this. And then... it's a bit of an epic fail there. No way to continue the chain from that point. Try this. Okay, that might be the strat, actually. If I make the 6 combo at the end, that gives me way more time to make matching combos. Ah, it was 2 matches away. Oh, there's something there though. Okay, I may have potentially unlocked something. Or I can just... lag chain my way there anyway. Ah, I was not ready to do more than that. But yeah, if I can make a 6 combo at the 13 chain, perhaps I'll have... perhaps I'll have time to make multiple matches at the X13 link. Enough to get me close to 14,000 points in the first chain sequence. Okay, that's definitely wrong. Oh well. I figured a little time with this would get me into the mindset of how to break this mode open. I think I might be close to being in the right mindset. Oh, okay, there was a way to keep that going past that, but I had no way to make extra matches after. I was not getting close to my 15,000 point threshold. There's a stealth swap. I was trying to extend that, but not meant to be. And once I had the chain up that high on the board, the opportunities to bring that down to the middle to continue the chain were very slim, if there was any shot. Okay, well, at least this is easy enough to bring down. Really? Color conflicts. Get out of here. Near empty column does not fill me with confidence, but combo forming at the end there was not something I could work around. Alright, so let's start a chain like this. I'm gonna build the 4 combo so I can take the time to build it this way. Trying to do a little slide into the 12 chain to keep that going and start that too late. Boy, this one's tough. I need at least one more match to feel good about that, and I had no way of getting another one. Dang. Ugh. It's this formation again. So, it's like I was told a long time ago about how the Pokemon Puzzle League Marathon mode operated. And Tetris Attack Endless is certainly doing something similar, where there are only so many, it seems like, there are only so many starting formations. There are only so many starting arrangements. Theoretically, one could learn all the patterns. In theory. And then figure out which pattern you were on. And then you could just learn how to play each pattern and figure out the quickest path that way. That's a little bit beyond the scope of what I want to do with this category right now. But if this takes a little longer than I anticipated, then I might just take the time to figure that out. Like, actually fool around with the different patterns. Okay, that's better. $14.7 is definitely a start I can get behind with. Get behind. Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay, I was hoping I was going to be able to resolve that just a little bit sooner, but you know what? I guess we'll take it. For now, I guess we'll take it, dude. So that's game time down to 1 minute flat. 2 seconds away. Almost there, as the great Pokemon trainers would frequently say. Oh. Is that actually you? Oh, hey, it is. It is the Gamerska in the YouTube chat. Sup, dude? Appreciate the congrats on that run. I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. I may be trying to figure out the possible starting patterns in this mode to get you, but I'm coming. So look out. All right. Oh, that's like 2 seconds away. I have to double check the milliseconds on the real time, but it's whatever. I think I might be onto something. Hoping that I am onto something. So let's try this again. I will say this is really training me to move faster than I am normally comfortable with, so congrats on getting that out of me. Alright, will it be enough to do it with this run? Let's find out. Right now. That column's mostly empty. That's not particularly helpful, but 12-9. That's gonna be a problem. Couldn't get to that fast enough, but my panels were limited from there. And again, give it another try. I've got like 20 minutes left in this segment, so I can get in plenty of runs by that point, dude. And let's see. I am bringing this way further down than I really should. $13.8 is decent. That 6 combo will probably slow things down more than I would like. Ow! Really? That's... okay. Okay, that was almost there. That was close. Let's try this again. Right. Now this empty column I can't work with at all. Not bother with that. That takes too long to flatten. Again, that takes too long to flatten, so don't even bother. This one's pretty good. And this one... sure seems repeatable. Even if it's not a good stage, so that does give me hope of actually optimizing these. Maybe I can... maybe I can, like, optimize these individual layouts and, try and break this category more wide open. Because, again, I am... seeing some repetition in some of these layouts, and I was told... a long time ago by the, I think the still current record holder in one of the PPL marathon, like hard mode records. That there were fixed patterns in the PPL version, which from what I've been seeing here, makes complete sense that there would be fixed starting patterns in this version. So I would like to take the time at some point to document what those patterns are and try to optimize them. That doesn't feel good. I'm like sitting here waiting for the next thing to come down. That is definitely not something you want to do in this mode. No empty columns, please. No empty columns, please. Is there a cycle? Is there a fixed cycle of these that I haven't been aware of all this time? I swear I've ran into that back-to-back sequence already. Alright, that felt a lot better. Okay. Let me do it that. Yeah, that chain doesn't work in this game. Or at least I didn't have the proper window for it, because I can never tell if it does or not. No. Not taking the time to do that. Alright, try again. Guess I'll work with this. This doesn't take a terrible amount of time to downstack. I should have just grabbed the purple. Okay. Again. This one's way more manageable. Although... it's taking me a while to... get anything going. Yeah, 12/8's not enough. All the color conflicts on the right side do not fill me with great confidence. Ah, 1,500 points a pop is not gonna work. Not compared to 1,800 points a pop for getting to the X13 link. It took a little longer than I would normally be comfortable with, but you make do. think I tried to slide the wrong way to keep that chain alive. Try this. $12.7's gonna be a problem, especially when I have to. Yeah, I can't take the time to flatten that too. That is just wasting all the valuable time. If there's gonna be some sort of hole I need to fill for the second chain sequence, it needs to be in the middle, not on the side. Ooh, that's a good start. I didn't need that pop, but alright. Ah, that should have been the one! Dang it. Try that again. Right now. Oh man, 17,000 after the first chain is way high up on the pace that you want to be on. Ah, that's a mystery chain. That's a little bit of a waste, but that's not run ending yet. There might come a time in the grind for this record where that does become run ending. Yeah, I was 2 matches short. Alright. Again. Again. Let's do this. That is... Ah, that mystery match is probably gonna ruin it. Hey, what am I doing here? Two matches short again. And go. Got like 5 minutes until the next break. I'll give myself at least one more segment to try and break this mark. If it doesn't happen tonight, I might give this another go. Same time next week. Oh, I thought that was gonna chain. I had the X13 already set. Oh, I don't remember the last time I tried that on this version. I don't remember breaking 50,000 though. That much feels certain. Because I haven't tried in a minute. I am feeling like my hands are sort of aging their way out of putting up really good time zone scores. I suppose if I took a year to train that skill specifically, train my speed specifically, maybe I would be fine. Let's go ahead and find a way to do the X10 chain. Alright. Let's go. 3 minutes until the next break, so I'll make this one the last attempt. Why did... Okay, it's 14,000. That's not awful. This stack flattening time doesn't feel good, though. I did not have to do it that way. Alright. Let me recover my hands for a few minutes, and then I'll be back with at least one more segment at attempting to beat this endless record. So, Twitch dudes, I will see you in 3 minutes.
Dude!
And one for Jenny the Wimps on YouTube. Oh, I really need to get out of my chair and stretch. This would be a good stretch break for you dudes as well.
Dude!
Alright, let me go fade into the background for a little bit. Oh. I've got my green screen on right now because I've got a bunch of boxes laying around from all of the packages that I ordered from eBay the past couple weeks. I've replaced one of my monitors, I've replaced my controller camera, like I also got a Sega Genesis. I got a little mini computer to log into my home PC on my lunch breaks at work. I got replacement buttons for my fat Game Boy Advance. That way now the select button works again. I wouldn't have been able to input the command to enter the SP hard level of Game Boy Tetris Attack on it. And I've been using that Game Boy Advance to show button inputs on how to play the Game Boy Tetris Attack. I've been using it for Pokemon Puzzle Challenge as well, which I've started recording film for. So, I'm glad I was able to replace the select button on that. But yeah, I got busy with ordering things. Hopefully, I'll have taken a break on that for a while. Oh yeah, I'm certainly sensitive to D-pads. I've gone through quite a few controllers with questionable D-pads myself. Alright, here we go. And we're back to Tetris Attack. We're back to the endless mode. Back to throwing my hands around for perhaps another hour or so to see if I can beat the current best minimum time to trigger the credits on endless mode. I am now 2 seconds away from doing just that. I'll keep trying on this easy level, starting right now. Though I might be worked up enough to play the normal level after this, if I at least tie. If I at least tie the in-game time, I might go up to normal. Alright, there's a good setup. That takes no time to get oriented. Ah. Dang. Once I scored that mystery chain, scoring the 0 points, that was it for the scoring I was gonna do. Very unfortunate that the mystery chain scores 0 points. Nothing about this. Way out of position there. Okay. Not the empty column again. Was that the same stage? Did I get the exact same stage 2 resets in a row? Okay, it's not the exact same 3 in a row, but it's you gotta wonder if it's more than a coincidence that I got the same empty column set up in the same column 3 times in a row. Let's see. Yes. Let's try some of these shenanigans. Ugh. That's not gonna work. Okay. Alright, this I can manage. Of course. Of course I wasn't gonna make that fall before I could avoid that match. I need to hydrate more. I need to hydrate a lot more. Especially with the frosty cold beverage I've been snacking on all night. Alright. Let's try this. It's unfortunate. Making a 6 combo at the end can be kind of a 5-head move to give yourself extra time to make matches during the X13 link. I have yet to fully unlock the intricacies of taking advantage of that ending combo. So I don't know if that tactic's actually good. It's really... work this out. Anything extra? That's not gonna do. I've got to be at least 14,000 points going into the second chain. Suppose I can get away with 13.5, but... I would rather not have to bother with that. Empty column, no go. I am not taking that much time to downstack it. This is not much better, but oh, now it's definitely no good. And go. Okay, there we go. That's a start. That's a start I can get behind, dudes.
Dude!
Okay, that's better. Oh, it's so close. Really? I was like one little match away. That was close. Alright. Let's try this again. Almost beefed it. Oh, what? Oh, I thought that chain was going to continue. Dang. Okay. Maybe now the motor has fully revved up, or something close to it. Yeah, this is taking a little time to flatten, but suppose I can make do. Nope. Gotta get to like
I don't think so, Jim.
Nope, gotta get to like 14,000 before I can feel comfortable about the chain. No empty columns. No to empty columns. Okay. That took a little while. Oh. I don't know why. I don't know what I thought I had arranged there. Took a little bit of finagling to get right. Okay. 14,400, not bad. Ah, 2 matches away. Oh well. Just keep on trying. That's what the great Pokemon trainers often say, right? Just keep on trying. Almost there. I suppose they also say learn from losing, but not sure that one is any good at heeding her own advice. Ah! Thing I broke. Need to continue the chain. That won't do. This certainly will, though. No, that won't. No, that one won't. I didn't hear that one. Why did I not hear that one? Trying to play the... It's like trying to Play this sound, I can't seem to find it. Or something along those lines. Hey, where did I even put that? I even put that text. Where is that? Which thing's playing that message? Not that one. Oh, there it is. Oh, jeez. I guess that's just broke today. Everything's broke. The YouTube chat's a bit smaller than it needs to be. All right. Well, all the more reason why I need to fix everything. I need to rework everything. I do feel the hands sort of getting a little bit stiff though, so this might just have to be the last segment, like it or not. I definitely don't
no good.
Need that to be a combo. Did kind of need to bring that down though. $13,000. Possible to save it from there, but I would have had to do some form of aggression that this game doesn't really enable. Pokemon Puzzle League will let you swap that as the stack gets to the top and register the match, but this one won't. Cannot get away with that here. So, in many ways here, you are extra restricted. Nope, no empty cards.
I don't think so, Tim.
Go. Try this one. Try this. Okay. 16,000's a good start. Ah. That was a bit of a difficult dash maneuver. Bit of a difficult dash maneuver to keep that chain alive. As I am not a regular Tetris player, my delayed auto shift control is not in an ideal place. Really? Need a 6 combo there? I was totally ill prepared. Alright. Yes, this is fine. $13,200 is all I had? That might be a problem. 2 matches short again. Even then, that wasn't going to make it. So I have to be able to layer these on really fast. It's not particularly fast, dude.
Dude!
$12.8. It's a bit on the weak side. Ah, didn't have the right panel anyway. And go. And all the more reason to work from the middle as opposed to the sides. Because with panels on the sides, if you are trying to make the final raise to end the game at 30,000 points, you'll simply get there faster if you have more panels closer to the top. And it's easier to keep with making the panels match on the side. Nice. $13.5 is alright. Never got close. There's a crazy balance that you have to maintain here. Alright, that's decent enough. I did not leave myself with anything there. Yeah, I did figure this would take a while. It's not quite. Anticipating this much of a struggle though. 15-2 is certainly good enough. If 6 were here, he would say that that qualifies. Ah, two matches short. Dang it. Oh, hold on, let me check on something. I was trying to use something that would like block out a bunch of the ceiling light, but I don't have anything secured to keep it sticking to my ceiling, so likes to fall a whole bunch. And yeah, that's just gonna not gonna bother trying to keep it upright, so the lighting might look a little bit weird. And here we go. Let's try this again. Now. Thing I thought I had set up back there was not quite right. That's also part of the idea. You want to... This speed sure lets you set up a bunch of things in advance. But then you want to set that up and then make a pop to make a lag chain somewhere else. Really? Oh, really? Okay, let's try this again. Let's see. Oh, that's not right. Take an awkward insert to extend that. I'm definitely not a fan. Of those types of inserts. 11,000 is no good. I'm going to score 30,000 points in 2 chain sequences, which will be necessary to get close to this record. I'm going to have to build these chains up faster and match these panels faster at the end of these chains. That's not good. And again. Say no to empty columns. One in the middle might be fine, but I'm not taking the time to flatten that out. And I need to flatten that out because I need every row I can get. I need every match I can get. Every little 3 match I can make in this mode can potentially mean 1,800 points. Which is a not insignificant number of points towards the 30,000 goal. And again, 30,000 is the goal because 30,000 is the first point total to trigger the full credit sequence in endless mode. There's an abbreviated one at 15,000 points. I couldn't in good conscience count that. 12.8 might be a bit too low. Could not continue that chain into the big points there. And I have to be more flexible with my chain setups. .3 is good enough. That might not be, though. Okay, how am I wrapping this up? Oh, there it is! Oh, that's not gonna be enough! It's not even enough! Ah! I did just about everything I wanted to do, and yet I didn't do it fast enough. Unfortunate. Okay. I got caught with a little bit of indecision there. Ah! One match away from like 16-3. I don't like where this has ended up. Why couldn't I get that down input there? I'm still not building this fast enough. Lag chain's still not getting built at the speed I need it to. No empty columns. Oh, I think I gotta let the time between those menus breathe, because I'm like losing a second or two. Just from moving through that too fast. See if that's a thing. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta not rocket through those menus too fast. 'Cause in real time I will lose a couple of seconds. Sure. Well, 14-1 is decent. Oh, how am I continuing this? Eh. Started that up too high. And again. Brain help. What? Ugh. Maybe now my brain is starting to feel it just a bit. Okay, that did sort of break up the original plan of the chain I had, but that did kind of get things started faster. Ah! Okay, I need like 3 matches. I've got something there. I've got something there I can work with. No. I'm trying to like set up a chain in advance and then on one side and then go to the other side and build up something else. So that way I can potentially spend some... Oh, really? Really? Come on. I really did ruin that start. That's a bummer. Alright, that's good enough to work with for a while. And 7 is pretty solid. I was 2 matches away. Otherwise, I could have gotten like a 56. Shoot. Try this. Okay. I am sort of running out of things to say about this. Run, so probably for the best that my time is a little short. There's definitely something here worth delving further into. Because with all the repeating patterns I have been getting, I can't help but think there's something exploitable in here. Ah! Really? One match short. I'm getting close. It's oftentimes one or two matches away from the objective. I'm sure that looking back, it would be somewhat evident to go, yeah, if you had went this direction for the match instead of the other, you could have found that extra match. It's certainly there. Certainly close. Maybe a little time exploring what the starting patterns are. Will be all I need to cross that finish line just a little bit more efficiently. This doesn't feel super. Ah! Again! But that wasn't even fast enough. I didn't even build that up fast enough. It was one little match short, but I wasn't even there in a fast enough time anyway. Why did I do that? What did I think I was going to chain there? I don't know. That is not quite right. No, I can't be building combos in the middle of the chain. The only purpose combos have in this run is to maximize the number of regular matches I can make at the end. Like, the only thing combos will do in the middle of the chain is slow down how quickly I can make the chain. I can't afford to have any of those. Brain help. Oh, that is not how I want to do that. This column is whatever, but I'll work with it. This is way... That was way too many combos. I'd have to... I'd have to look back at... I'd have to look back at Yoshi's record to see how viable that is. I don't know that I have the speed necessarily to be able to arrange panels at will to make 6 of those chains. Like when Yoshi's on his A game, the speed choice is largely irrelevant. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea how much play it would take me to get to Yoshi's Peak, and quite frankly, I don't have the time anymore to find that out. My peak grinding days are very much behind me. I don't have the time to play these games as repetitively as I would need to get to that level. So if I have any hopes of competing from a speed perspective with him, I need to think smarter, not harder. There was no shot of that working. Oh, let's see. How am I continuing this? I continue. Making the egg without breaking, making the omelet without breaking too many eggs. Oh, that was a combo. Kind of hoping that would have chained instead, but two matches short. All right, let's try this again. All right now. Got this formation. I did not want that to be a combo. Nah. No, 10,000's no good. I gotta be close to 15. Maybe I'll keep going with 13,000 at the end of the first chain. That doesn't feel good. That's prime scoring potential I'm throwing away. $14,1 is fine. And dash control was a little fine there, but nothing else to continue that with. It's a good thing I've got 5 minutes left in this session. So I am really not feeling it anymore, Mr. Krabs. Oh, okay. Okay, certainly this has to be the one, right? If it's going to happen, it's going to have to be this one. I need to catch that to continue the chain. Ah, dang it. Alright. Try this again. I got time for maybe 2 more. Go. Ah. I'm definitely trying to go aggro on building the lag chain. That's about the only hope I have of being faster. Why did I do that? Okay. Last one. Okay. How about it? Why did... Okay. Okay, Twitch, I'm gonna tell you to back off for a few minutes. I'm getting angry. See how many more I can rage in here. Okay, that's decent. Ran out of chaining opportunity there. Can't help but feel a little bit close, though. Don't know about this, though. It's about there. How do I speed this up, though? Just trying that. Oh, I was too late! Ugh. Again, there's a normal pop to the rhythm of making a conventional long chain, but I'm hoping to build a chain up faster than that. Hoping to build the chain up faster and still find a way to score 15,000 points. Alright, I'll go with this. I guess that's not an awful amount of time to build up the chain. This follow-up, though, is agonizingly slow. Two matches short. Right. Time is of the essence, so Yes. That doesn't leave me. Being too... terribly picky about what to reset on. Let's see here. Ah. There's practically 2 matches away there, too. Alright. And... one more. This is all I got time for. So let's get it. No. This is the real one more. Why did I do that swap? Okay, I can't. No, I'm losing it. I'm gonna have to throw in the towel, and I'll give this another go same time next week. Ah. Okay, the hands are hurting just enough that they're not gonna be able to tolerate that anymore. But I'll get around to submitting that on the speedrun leaderboard in due time. Right now, I've got other things to worry about, like the Raphael the Raven Open. It's going to be happening tomorrow, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/puzzlespeedrun. And now that we're down to 9 players, I'm going to have to figure out what to do with the tournament. So, hooray me! I'll figure that out, and yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back same time next Friday night, probably, or Thursday if. Well, no, it's gonna be Friday for sure, because I have other plans for that Saturday that may become relevant. So be sure to tune in for that on twitch.tv/puzzlespeedrun. I might have news to give out at the end of the show tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, I better get out of here. That's gonna be it for me for today. Thank you to everyone that tuned in on YouTube, on Twitch, on Rumble, on Kick. Until next time, everyone, be decent to each other. Later, dudes.
Dude!